In this multiple intelligence theory, when we look at it, right, it involves musical. Some students learn better using the music. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
And you can tell when you put the music on in the classroom, what will happen to your students?
They enjoy.
They're all alive and they want to be active instead of just listen and listen. But once you put the music on, everyone wants to be involved. So there are some students among all your students in the classroom that they learned better when you use music. Okay? Bodily kinesthetic. Bodily kinesthetic means where it involves the body with the physical education. Yeah? That's the physical education. Bodily kinesthetic. Like our students, some of your students, they learn better when you do some movements. Right? They can do better when they use the hand and eye coordination, especially with the ear ones. Right? When they try to learn how to write, how to hold a pencil or a pen. Okay, the next one is interpersonal. And what does it mean by interpersonal? They learn better to interact with others in the classroom. Right? Interpersonal, where you interrelated or you relate to other students. Right? As what we did, group work. Okay? Another one is verbal linguistic. Verbal linguistic, that's where it's a language. Some students, they learn better if you talk and talk and talk and talk. You explain and explain to them. Or when you use a lot of language to them. Right? The next one is about logical, mathematical. Right? They learn better when you use numbers. Okay. The next one is naturalistic, where you use nature. Maybe they are bored in the classroom, but when you take them and sit under the tree, or maybe they didn't learn more with papers, but when you tell them to go out and collect flowers or leaves, stones or sticks, whatever outside the classroom, they learned better rather than using papers. That's naturalistic nature. Use nature as their way of learning. Maybe some students there, they love to go out and climb the trees rather than to sit there and keep writing and writing. Okay? They know how to, they enjoy nature, learning in nature, then learning in the classroom. Okay? And next one is intrapersonal. It's a self. They want to learn on their own. Instead of work or involved with other students, they learn better on their own. Intrapersonal. The next one is about visual spatial. Right? They learn better when you use pictures. Visual, something that they can see with their eyes. Concrete objects. Right? Visual, where they can see with their eyes. For example, when you use pictures, instead of writing on the chart, If you want, instead of writing, put a lot of writing on the chart, you put the picture. Aya?
Using concrete, using abstract.
Yes. Concrete. Concrete, yes. But they could see with their eyes. So visual can be picture as well as concrete objects where you provide resources.
What is the abstract?
Abstract. How can we do the abstract where they can't see anything? I get the way if you use abstract resources. Okay, any question about the multiple inheritance theory? Then, when we are going to think of our own theory in how to meet or accommodate the need of those students individually. Because we know in our classroom, those students are very smart, but they learn differently. Right? So we need to think, to try to provide any help according to the way they learn. Right? So let's move on. Now that's where we are going to work in groups of 6. In groups of 6. And what we are going to do, we are going to discuss or describe the 8 learning styles of a student. Yes, the one I already, that's the 8 learning styles. So we are going to look at it, individual learning areas, and try to discuss and explain about those learning areas. Right? The next task to do is to explain the effects. Explain the effect of these learning styles on the child learning. Something like what will happen if how can you accommodate the need of those different learners? What are you going to do as a future teacher? What are you going to do? Then be ready to present your views. So can we make 6 groups? I'll come around and give you your papers. 6 members in a group.
What is the question?
Another paper also near the front. Did you get what you are going to do?
Yes, come on.
And you first.
Give us a table. This is my bonus.